An All-American quarterfinal at a Masters event is not the most common occurrence. But John Isner, the USA's number 2, and Donaldson, one of America's great hopes for the future, have been playing well all week and richly deserve their places. Both also look comfortable on the hard courts in Cincinnati and have enjoyed the support of the American crowds. But who will get the support of the Ohioans in the fourth match on center court? History. Donaldson and Isner have met once before. That match came at Queens in 2015, where Isner beat Donaldson in straight sets. But don't let that fool you, as the first set went to a tiebreaker, which Isner won the 13-11. Donaldson lost focus somewhat in the next set to lose it 6-4. A valiant fight nonetheless for a 19-year-old. One area where Isner has a clear advantage is in experience at this level. Donaldson is competing in his first Masters 1000 quarterfinal, whilst Isner has made 3 finals at this level. Indeed, that includes in Cincinnati, where he lost a tight match to Nadal in 2013. Path to the quarterfinal. John Isner faced Serbian Viktor Troicki in the first round. Troicki played solidly in the first set, with great ground strokes and excellent serves, which let him stretch the set to a tiebreak. However, his serve fell apart, and too many errors allowed Isner to clinch the set. The next set was similar to the tiebreak, unforced errors and lack of focus, and he eventually lost the set 4-6. Isner next faced wildcard, Tommy Paul. Paul, a 20-year-old newcomer, had played just 14 tour-level matches previously. That showed as Isner won 6-3 6-3. Paul has a booming serve and forehand like most Americans, and is a great returner, but couldn't hold his own. Neither could Tiafoe. The 19-year-old lacked the focus he displayed in his previous match against Zverev and made too many unforced errors. His forehand seemed hit and miss as well, and he lost 6-7 5-7. Donaldson faced 12th seed Roberto Bautista Agut in the first round. The Spaniard has been in great form this year, especially since the grass court swing. He recently reached the quarters at the Canadian Masters, losing to Roger Federer. Many expected him to win comfortably. However, Donaldson played a superb match, coming out a straight sets victory. His next opponent was lucky loser Ramkumar Ramanathan, who replaced Gael Monfils. Ramanathan recently scored a win over Dominic Thiem in Antalya, and the Indian player has been in good form. This showed in their match. After dropping serve in the last game first set to lose it, Ramanathan bounced back to clinch the second. But in the third, Donaldson drew on the crowd and won it 6-4. Nicolas Basilashvili awaited in the third round. The Georgian player seemed unfocused in the first set but found his footing in the second to stretch it to a tiebreak. However, some thundering serves and forehands from Donaldson sealed the match in 2. How do they match up? Isner's game relies heavily on his serve. His serve has been great this season and he is yet to be broken in Cincinnati. However, his return of serve is a weakness, and although his net game is improved, it is another area where he could improve. All of this favors Donaldson. He has a solid baseline game and his serve is excellent too. But, when Donaldson approaches the net, at times he hits the driving volley, which is often far less effective and more error-prone than a classical volley. His forehand also has a lot of topspin, which Isner is great at neutralizing. This suggests a tight matchup. Prediction. Donaldson in 3. He has been playing well for a while now, and Isner's game is too shaky and too dependent on his serve. Donaldson is a great returner too, and everything considered, it seems like we might have another next-gen talent rising to the occasion.